Eufaula is the largest city in Barbour County, Alabama, United States. As of the 2010 census, the city's population was 13,137. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 73.5 square miles, 190 square kilometers, of which 59.4 square miles, 154 square kilometers, is land, and 14.1 square miles, 37 square kilometers, 19.13%, is water. The site along the Chattahoochee River that is now modern-day Eufaula was occupied by 3 Creek tribes, including the Eufaulas. By the 1820s the land was part of the Creek Indian Territory and supposedly off-limits to white settlement. By 1827 enough illegal white settlement had occurred that the Creeks appealed to the federal government for protection of their property rights. In July of that year, federal troops were sent to the Eufaulan area to remove the settlers by force of arms, a conflict known as the Intruders' War. The Creeks signed the Treaty of Washington in 1826, ceding most of their land in Georgia and eastern Alabama to the United States, but it was not fully effective in practice until the late 1820s. The 1832 Treaty of Cusseta, by which the Creeks ceded all land east of the Mississippi River to the United States, allowed white settlers to legally buy land from the Creek. However, the treaty's terms did not require any natives to relocate. By 1835 the land on which the town was built had been mostly purchased by white settlers, and had a store, owned in part by William Irwin, after whom the new settlement was named Irwinton. Significant numbers of Jewish settlers came to Eufaula in the middle of the 19th century from Germany and from neighboring states. The community founded a cemetery. The first burial took place in 1845. It sits on a reservoir called Walter F. George Lake, or Lake Eufaula to locals. The climate in this area is characterized by hot, humid summers and generally mild to cool winters. Many of Eufaula's historic buildings are listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Other historic buildings include the Eufaula First United Methodist Church and the First Baptist Church of Eufaula. The Seth Lohr and Irwinton Historic District, with 667 contributing properties, is the second largest historic district in Alabama. The Shorter Mansion was built in 1884 by Eli Shorter and is recognized by the National Trust for Historic Preservation. The bottom floor is often host to many receptions and events, while the second floor serves as a museum honoring the 6 Alabama governors from Barbour County, as well as Admiral Thomas Moorer, a former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Findle Hall, built from 1856 to 1860, is an Italianate-style historic house museum that is owned and operated by the Alabama Historical Commission.